It started with dueling town halls 19 miles apart in New Hampshire last night. Trump threw the first punch at Jeb Bush.
I don't see how he's electable.
Mr. Trump doesn't have a proven conservative record.
The latest Quinnipiac polls in the key battleground states of Ohio, Florida, and Pennsylvania explain Bush's new feistiness. Trump leads in Florida and Pennsylvania and runs second to Governor John Kasich in Ohio. Bush went after Trump again this morning.
There's a big difference between Donald Trump and me. I'm a proven conservative with a record. He isn't. I cut taxes every year. He's proposed the largest tax increase in mankind's history, not just our own country's history. I have been consistently pro-life. He, until recently, was for partial birth abortion.
Bush adamantly rejects Trump's proposal to repeal the 14th Amendment, granting citizenship to immigrant children born in the U.S.
I think that people born in this country ought to be American citizens. Okay, now we got that over with.
Bush even suggested that without the 14th Amendment, Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz, who supports its repeal, might not be citizens and able to run for president.
If people are here legally, they have a visa, and they have a child who's born here, I think that they ought to be American citizens. People like Marco Rubio, by the way, that's how he came. You know, so to suggest that we make it impossible for a talented person like that not to be a candidate for president, or Ted Cruz, I mean, I think we're getting going overboard here. We're listening to the emotion rather than to the reality of this.
Cruz was born in Canada to a Cuban father and American mother. His campaign fired back in a tweet, quote, "Ted Cruz has not spent a single moment on earth when he was not a natural-born American citizen. Just ask his mom." Rubio, whose big speech to the Detroit Economic Club was overshadowed by the Trump-Bush battle, was born here in '71. His parents became citizens in '75.
My parents were permanent legal residents of the United States for 15 years before I was even born. So it's not, they're talking about people that were in this country illegally. My parents were never in this country illegally.